What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today you join me for another one of my Fallout 3 videos, where today I've done quite a bit of work off camera, so I just wanted to quickly update it before I get into the next quest, which is the American Dream, which is to report to Elder Lions at the Citadel. Which actually is technically the end of the last quest, so yes. So, before I get into that, I've done quite a bit of exploring off camera. So I've gone to the rest of the vaults, apart from, well, 87 we were in technically. So I've gone to Temple of the Union, I've gone to Vault 92. Actually found, to my surprise, the Mechanist is actually in Fallout 3. That's a surprise. Sorry, spoiler, but it's not a major side quest. Went to the National Guard Depot. They had a ton of stuff. So yeah, I've been all over the place, and also raised quite a bit of caps. As you can see, I've got over 2 grand. Stem packs, shouldn't have to worry about that. Weapons is nicely done. Leveled up to level 18 or 19, and also invested in. Move out of the way. Invested in some. Thank you. Invested in some new stuff for the house, and found some more bubbleheads. So I now have 7 overall. So not too bad. Sandman kills. What are those? So yes, right, now let's go to Elder Lions to report on the Enclave.
No, you went! I thought very bad!
So they seem to be training a lot more than. Certainly seem to be training more than last time.
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful? Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier. What do you mean? Explain yourself. Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives. I see. And where is this virus now? Thank you. I'll see to it that it's disposed of properly once the scribes have had time to analyze it. Perhaps we have underestimated the Enclave. Sarah may be right. An attack may be necessary now.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor?
Tricky one. The power armor probably gives you more protection, but the recon armor's lighter. I actually like the idea of the recon armor, I have to admit.
Alright, here you go. I hope it fits. So you think you can handle this? Me too. If you need a minute to collect yourself, now's the time to do it. Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the Purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you.
Huh.
Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
For some reason I can't remember his name. Alright, let's move. So I think this could be the last mission of the main campaign.
It's Jesus. No, it's the wasteland savior.
Well, that's our destination. Charge, I guess.
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated. Obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance: 0%. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated. Engaging the Chinese aggressors.
Don't really have to fire any weapons at the moment. Ow. Although I need to be careful of explosions.
Communist target acquired.
Ow. Like I just said.
We will not fear the Red Menace.
I don't know why, but this seems a lot easier to compared to the first time I played this mission. Probably because he's doing all the work. Although I will quickly...
Communism is the tree directive 78395. Destroy all communists. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Ow.
Tactical assessment. Chinese victory. Impossible. Obstruction. Communist target acquired.
Oh, my health is a lot lower than I thought it was.
Engaging red Chinese aggressors.
What? What happened there? He just took off into space.
Communist engaged. Significant obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem. Inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Oh, Liberty Prime, that's it.
America will never fall to communist invasion. Next time, put up a fight. Initiating directive 7395.
Now things might start to get a bit more dangerous. Fortunately, I've got forks on my side. The thing is about forks, he makes some of the vaults easy.
That was too easy.
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm gonna save just in case, because there might be a few more in here.
You again.
Oh,
I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this. I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future. The American people are worth fighting for. The future must be secured. I won't let you stand in the way of that. And what would you have me do? Let you have everything I've worked to build? Let you destroy it all? And you? You would just let me leave? How can I be sure you won't just shoot me once I turn my back on you? I suppose it doesn't matter much now. Very well. I shall leave you to your fate.
guess I shouldn't be surprised that you just let him walk away. It's amazing the world hasn't beaten that out of you. You just better hope it doesn't come back to bite you. Now let's get this place locked down.
You've already won. Allow me to leave.
We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tank. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
That's a good point, actually. Forks could start the Purifier. Why didn't I think of that before? You know what? So the first... I know what happens if I do it. Let's see what happens when Forks does it.
If that's how you want to do this, fine. But be quick about it.
This is a dire predicament. What shall we do? Of course. My immunity to radiation makes me a far better candidate for surviving in there. I would say that your destiny lies within that chamber, but you have already altered mine. The least I can do is return the favor, cycle the airlock, and we'll put an end to this.
Hopefully Forks doesn't die.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location.
Isn't going to help at all. We have
You
enough.
mean comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Yes, yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough. Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the Purifier. You and Sarah were both knocked unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then. Indeed, it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you. Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces. Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us. Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this. Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
Level 19. Let's see. Oh yeah, I leveled up science to 100. Just so I can access some terminals. Let's put both the weapons at 50. Repair at 54. Speech and barter. Oh, nice. Hopefully she's okay.
I had hoped you'd return. What now? Yes.
So the good thing is Forks also survived, so... Oh, a Purifier. Nice. There might be...
Detected. This unit has activated.
There might be a few of those. Lockpick of 100. I thought I had a lockpick of 100. So if that's A-ring...
Can I talk to you for a moment? I'm listening. What do you think our chances of success are against the Enclave? We've surprised them so far, but do you think we could really...
let's see if there's anything else. Oh. I'll probably do the proper wandering later. So, right. So what's the next quest? Speak with Scribe Rothschild. Thank you. I'll take Nuka-Colas. I should mention that one of the DLCs is, I think, I'm not sure, so I'm not certain, but I think in the normal Fallout 3 ending, I think you might lose your life. I might be wrong about that. Alright, I'm just going to speak with Rothschild.
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves?
Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting? Yes, I believe I can. Step over here for a moment, will you? I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else, Performance is exceeding all our expectations. He's been especially effective against the Enclave's vertibirds, for which we previously had no counter. We're fine-tuning his programming as we go, but on the whole, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's as I always suspected. Prime's real issue was energy management. And when Dr. Lee helped us solve that problem, well, the rest was easy.
Don't hurry back.
Oh, well, that's nice. So, yes, so I suspect this is one of the DLCs. Can't remember what it's actually called, but I believe this mission is DLC related. So I've been having some thoughts about what I'm going to do with DLC. So I'm probably going to do this one because I think if successful, it should lead to the end of the Enclave, if I'm correct. But yes, fortunately I don't have too far to travel because I can travel from Grindershade, so that shouldn't be too far to travel, fortunately. But I suspect after I do this DLC mission or DLC story, I suspect that's probably where I'm going to end the series. But for now, that is where the main campaign, I guess, concludes. So there has been another episode of my Fallout 3 videos. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when my newest videos will be coming out. Hope you've enjoyed, and for now, this is SliferKing, signing out.